So this morning, I kind of woke up with a thought about the fact that we're in Thanksgiving week. And oftentimes we set this time aside to remember, give thanks, and to appreciate those who have had impacts in our lives. But did you know the people who generally have the opposite effect? And when I say opposite, I mean not the most positive, or those moments when you think about the frustration that they've caused you, or perhaps you may even say missed opportunity. Perhaps in a work environment, it's a project you wanted to work on to get additional exposure, or perhaps that coveted raise that you were expecting. That leader that didn't give you a chance to prove yourself, or at least you felt that the opportunity was not there. We've all been there. And I think it's absolutely important that we give thanks to those who have had great impacts in our lives. But it's also important to give thanks to people who have impacted us in other ways that shook the very ground we walk on. Why do I say this? I say this because sometimes you need a catalyst to push you in a different direction. Sometimes you need someone to give you a good, swift kick to get your attention so that you can start to make moves in areas and places where you belong, where you can be creative, where you can demand more, receive more, and maybe find your people. Because we all do better when we know we're wanted, encouraged, appreciated. And sometimes if you can't find that in your place of work, you have to create that space on your own. And yes, I do mean venturing out and creating a business opportunity, whether it's gig work, whether it's subcontracting, whether it's a small business that you groom to flourish into a large operation. The sky really is the limit, and you get to put the cap on how successful you want to be. So don't forget, people obviously have an impact in your life. It can be positive or negative, but give thanks to those who allowed you to think a little bit more strategic about what you're doing and where you could be. Because that, my friend, is where true growth happens. When you're able to take a negative situation and turn it into a positive one. This has been a tip from Twinetta, A Better You by Twinetta. May you have a fantastic Thanksgiving week, and I'll see you in the next episode.